Okay, here's my cards for my speech. And now she's going to go show you all the people I have for the speech while I get my cards back together.
Show everybody.
She's trying to get in that crazy.
Wait, should I be doing this? No, I think I should be doing this.
Don't worry about it.
Okay.
No, it doesn't have to be. It doesn't have to be film quality.
Hey, Shorty. Shorty Jr.
Look at that baby. Can you put the baby over here? You might get extra points.
Here we go.
Landing lunkers and selling the 7 C's. I want to tell you a little bit about my love for fishing and my naval career. So, I love bass fishing. It's one of my favorite things to do. And you're probably wondering what a lunker is right about now. A lunker is an exceptionally large-sized fish. In this instance, it's going to be a bass, also sometimes known as a hog if they get big enough. Lake conditions, whenever I like fishing, I like mine to be perfectly still and calm. You can just see the glass, like a mirror in the sunset. But typically the ones best for fishing are where the waves are a little bit choppy, a little bit muddy, windy conditions, stuff like that. But I prefer it to be calm. Spots to fish. You want to pick out the stumps in the lake, because typically the fish like to hang out by the stumps and so they can prey on their fish. Grass beds are another good spot to pick out, and the points in the lake, wherever the lakes come to a point, that's often one of the best spots to fish. Catching fish, that's what I'm exceptionally good at. You got your equipment, okay? Basically, you got 2 things. You got your pole and your lures. And big lures typically equal big fish. So the bigger the lure you get, the bigger the fish you're going to catch. What to do whenever you got that lunker on the line? You need to be patient, make sure he's there, set the hook, and then keep the slack out of the line and keep reeling. You might wonder why I'm telling you about fishing. Well, I love the water. This might have all came from the Navy, actually. I was in a Navy boot camp back in 1997, graduated in December. It was about 2.5 to 3 months long. Actually, it's not as hard as you think it is. It's pretty easy, actually. Because when I was there, they had just redid the whole thing. You had slim regulations. My Navy school, I was in Tech Corps, which is Technical Corps for Electronics. And then I went to my Radar A school, which is a little bit more specific. And then I went to my Radar C school, which was unit specific on the radar that I actually worked on. Underway on a ship, whenever you're leaving port, it's like one of the busiest times there are. You have all kinds of watches you have to do, bringing the lines, getting tugged out at sea. It's just pretty hectic. But when you're actually out at sea, nothing but solitude for most of the people there. You go out to the flight deck or whatever, the smoke decks, and you see that nice blue water. It's awesome. And then coming back into port is also pretty busy, but you're also grateful to be back too, because you're out there working hard. It's just nice to come back and get your rest. Well, that's pretty much it. I love the water, whether it's fishing or sailing. I love to be on the water. So why don't you put down that remote and let's go grab a pole and do some fishing. How long is that?
Almost 4 minutes.
Oh man, I went over about a minute.